my opponent states that cloning is a very inefficient process. However, I would like to point out that the common use of cloning right now is with somatic cell nuclear transfer. This is a process which is very complicated, and it's one in which they take an egg cell from the animal to be cloned, and then they take a skin cell, and they run electricity through both of them, thereby merging the cells, and they have found essentially fertilizing them. However, this is a very inefficient process. And my opponent says that it took 277 attempts for Dolly. It actually only took 236. But there is a new system created called induced pluripotent stem cells, or the iPS cells. And it itself has a 25% less chance of causing birth defects than normal cloning. And it also allows for 50% more successful births. So rather than the 236 attempts we used for Dolly, we have more like 118. And I know that that is still a very large number, but there would be much less stillborn, or many less that were born with birth defects or died early because they weren't fully developed. Also, my opponent brought up the topic of religion, but however, I believe that religion itself has no place in the scientific community. All it does is lay a hindrance to any progress that we wish to make simply because of the belief system. And I realize that many people happen to disagree with me on that, but think about it. Like the Catholic Church, I'm just bringing up the Catholic Church, they are strongly opposed to pretty much any advance in scientific things that we may have simply because of the faith. And yet I ask you, has faith saved the lives of millions of people? Maybe, but has science itself has saved the lives of billions of people? I ask you, which is more important to you? Religion or the lives of many worlds?